mayhem, craziness, and the king of chaos. Wrestling in chaos.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WIC Live with a stacked card tonight in the United Center in Chicago, Illinois. We have Drew McIntyre addressing his massive Rumble announcement, the fact that he is defending the King of Chaos Championship against 29 other men. LA Knight will take on Carmelo Hayes. And of course, in tonight's main event, we have Triple H versus Shinsuke Nakumara in a tables match with so much more in between. What an amazing WIC Live episode this is going to be here tonight. Of course, we have Pretty Deadly taking on Wild Impact. For the first time ever, Wild Impact will be making their tag team debut. Ryback and Montez Ford for the first time since Anthony Hawkins was betrayed by Montez Ford. Here tonight, as well as that, Cody Rhodes will be making a public apology and will be announcing what match, well, who he will be calling out at the Royal Rumble. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WIC Live. I am Jones for the commentary desk for an amazing evening here tonight. And of course, we are about to get things started. But first, of course, we are here in the United Center on the road to the Royal Rumble. No chance in hell. I'm Jones, the commentary desk, and we have an announcing team of your announcer, Mike. You have me, Jones, and of course we have our very new, very special guest referee, and I'm sure you're about to meet him in just a few seconds. As here comes your announcer. Here is Mike making his way down to the ring. What a match card we have tonight. LA Knight will be taking on Carmelo Hayes in the first match of tonight. Who will walk out the winner? Who will be one step closer to the United States? Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming your special guest referee to the ring. This is Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And of course, it was announced during WrestleMania that The Rock would be your new permanent referee. Of course, this is his third show, I think, being the referee for Wrestling in Chaos. What a big responsibility it is for The Rock here tonight. Of course, we've got that tables match in the main event. It is going to be absolute chaos here at Wrestling in Chaos in the United Center in Chicago, Illinois, on the road to the Royal Rumble. And of course, we are about to get things on the way with Drew McIntyre addressing the fact that he now has to defend his title against 29 other men. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming your current reigning and defending King of Chaos champion. This is the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre. And as Drew McIntyre makes his way to the ring tonight, I think he's become more stressed out, more of a different type of personality since last week. And of course, he needs to prove that he is the best in the world tonight, as he now looks to address the fact of the matter that he is defending his title at the Royal Rumble in a 30-man Royal Rumble match. Let's go over to Drew McIntyre now to see what he has to say about the Royal Rumble. Look, I'll be honest, I've not been myself in the last week now. I've started to become stressed over the fact that I'm going to be entering into the Rumble at any random number, fighting against 29 other men for this title that I rightfully earned. And now it could be a short reign as your King of Chaos champion. And of course, here is the man that ended J-Champ 2's, and in his personal words, his pathetic career. This is your general manager, Baron Corbin. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your general manager of WIC, the man that ended J-Champ 2's pathetic career. This is Baron Corbin. And of course, Baron always has something to say, and let's hear from him right now. Now look, I get it, not everyone can handle the stress of being a real champion, because you don't have what Bobby had, what Logan had. You don't have the balls to man up, to grow up and face the odds at the Royal Rumble and take on 29 other men. Don't you dare try and tell me to man the hell up. I am the king, because unlike you, I don't get to the top by ending another man's career. No matter who you throw at me, I will run through everyone. 1 man, 2 man, 5 man, 10 man, 30 man. I will run through each and every one of them and still be your King of Chaos champion. Well then, considering you are a fighting champion at the Royal Rumble, against 29 other men, you will enter at entrant number 1. And then you can prove that you are the best in the world. Oh, and don't get me wrong, I would like to announce one of the competitors in this Rumble.
Slow, creeping so unkind. And you told them that I did it. Did you really think you'd mean it? Did you want to make me hurt you? Am I a fool to believe you keep running from me? You told them that I did it. Did you think you'd really mean it? Did you want to make me hurt you? And you twisted for the degree, and you wanna make them believe I'm not a fool to believe. You keep running from me.
And now, the impossible challenge just got even higher for Drew McIntyre, as now Trick Williams will be making his debut at the Royal Rumble. No chance in hell, where Drew McIntyre will be entering at entrant number 1. And of course, Drew McIntyre is now letting out his frustrations with a Glasgow kiss to Baron Corbin. And now Baron looks knocked out, as Drew McIntyre is going to look for the Claymore kick here tonight. And security are standing in the way. But I don't think that's going to stop an angry, a frustrated Drew McIntyre as he takes them out with a Claymore kick. And now the security roll to the outside of the ring. As now the security are rolling outside of the ring, leaving your referee and Baron Corbin in the ring with a angry, a mad, frustrated Drew McIntyre, your King of Chaos champion. And what a stare down we have now. But no, got interrupted by the Glasgow kiss. The Rock and Drew McIntyre were having a mini stare down there. As now Drew McIntyre is going to look to put out his frustrations and go for the Claymore kick to Baron Corbin here tonight. And Drew McIntyre walks out with the King of Chaos Championship. But will this be a very short reign for Drew McIntyre as he looks to defend his title in the 30-man Royal Rumble? Of course, what a match that will be, coming to you this June. But up next, we have LA Knight taking on Carmelo Hayes. Of course, both men are trying to get higher up on the rankings for the US title. And of course, you just saw that Drew McIntyre will be entering at entrance number 1 in to the Royal Rumble, coming to you this June 2025. Let's go to the announcer for the first match of this evening here in the United Center. The following contest is a singles match scheduled under 1 fall. Introducing to the ring first, he is LA Knight. Yeah. For LA Knight as he makes his way to the ring. Of course, we saw him last week as he took on Apollo Crews and he beat him by using the half crab. Will that come into play tonight against Carmelo Hayes? Of course, Carmelo Hayes is a fast rising star as he looks to take on LA Knight. Which one of them will be going on to challenge the US champion of the Royal Rumble? Of course, this isn't the number 1 contenders match. This is just a normal regular match. But whoever does pick up the win in this match will definitely climb the rankings in a big way for the US title that Sami Zayn currently holds. And introducing to the ring next, he is Carmelo Hayes. And now Carmelo Hayes makes his way to the ring. We have not seen Carmelo Hayes in a WIC ring since the exact same show J-Champ 2 lost his in-ring career here in WIC to your current general manager, the match that made him general manager, Baron Corbin. Carmelo Hayes was there to celebrate or to help end J-Champ 2's career as he celebrated J-Champ 2's departure from WIC. And of course, Carmelo Hayes is a big competitor looking to challenge the likes of LA Knight here in the United Center, Chicago, Illinois, on the road to the Royal Rumble. No chance in hell. Tonight, of course, LA Knight was so close to gaining the United States Championship at WrestleMania when he faced Sami Zayn, but unfortunately he lost, and it looks like we're about to get this match underway. Match underway now. LA Knight offering a handshake to start this match. Will Carmelo Hayes accept it? Will he accept or no? Straight into the collar and elbow tie up. The glass is falling off of Carmelo Hayes now. And LA Knight separating from Carmelo Hayes. And oh my God, mocking him in the corner. And oh, clotheslines in the corner. Carmelo Hayes is starting to go down. LA Knight trying to grab the sunglasses. And LA Knight wearing Carmelo Hayes' sunglasses here tonight. Collar and elbow tie up once again now. Carmelo Hayes getting the best of this time. And Carmelo is going to look to mock LA Knight the same way. Oh my God. LA Knight with a big flinch there. LA Knight just got a bit scared, and Carmelo Hayes has got his glasses back on, and it looks like he's going to fight with them on. And now once more, going to look for the collar and elbow tie-up. Who's going to get the best of this time? And now Carmelo with the wrist lock taking down LA Knight to the ground now. LA Knight trying to reverse it, but it's still not working. And now LA Knight rolling out of it into the headlock, side headlock to Carmelo Hayes. What a match this has been so far tonight at WIC Live in the United States on the road to the Royal Rumble. As LA Knight being shoved into the ropes now. LA Knight with the hip toss by Carmelo Hayes. And LA Knight is down. Carmelo has an opportunity, putting him in the arm hold. Will he tap? Will LA Knight make the tap, or will he make it to the ropes in time? LA Knight now crawling to the ropes, and he makes it. And now the ref is going to have to separate Carmelo Hayes. And I think that's what The Rock is doing. Having to count and now trying to separate Carmelo Hayes from LA Knight. And The Rock and Carmelo now arguing as LA Knight runs the ropes. Misses Carmelo Hayes. And it looks like he's going to run them once more. And clothesline to Carmelo Hayes. This is chaos already in your first opening match tonight. As LA Knight was about to look for another clothesline, but Carmelo Hayes rolls out the ring. But LA Knight isn't done yet, asking for Carmelo Hayes to get up, to get back on his feet. As LA Knight does a crossbody to the outside onto Carmelo Hayes. And the crowd here in Chicago are loving LA Knight. Yeah. And LA Knight telling a fan to shut up. Not something you see from LA Knight. But hey ho. The show goes on as LA Knight gives a hip toss to Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo now needs to get back up to his feet or he's going to end up losing this match. And now the pin, but a kick out. Head scissors instead from Carmelo Hayes to LA Knight. Will he tap or will he make it to the rope? LA Knight, could he tap from the head scissors now? But no, LA Knight now trying to get out of it. Getting out of the head scissors. LA Knight is out. But Carmelo Hayes with a kick up. And both men are back up to their feet. And LA Knight doesn't even realise. And now, drop kick from Carmelo Hayes. And now, what's he going to look for? Punches to the head. And now banderas to the outside. Going up to the top rope now. On the road to the Royal Rumble. Carmelo was looking for the finisher then. But instead, he's going to look for the dive to the outside onto LA Knight. And now throwing some massive punches. And the sunglasses are coming off. Carmelo is getting serious now. Carmelo Hayes going to the top rope. Looking to finish things off, but The Rock is going to start the count anyway. Carmelo wants LA Knight to come back into the ring. And if he can't make the count, then Carmelo wins by count out. What a awful way for LA Knight to lose here tonight in the second episode of WIC Live since WrestleMania London. And what a show that was. If you can, go check it out. As LA Knight gets back into the ring now. And the crowd are excited, happy that LA Knight is back in the ring. But Carmelo Hayes, he was prepared, but no, LA Knight is even better, coming back with a massive slam. And now LA Knight is going to look for the elbow drop. And now the pin. But no, a kick out by Carmelo Hayes. And now LA Knight is going to look for his signature move now. The big boot to Carmelo. Taking him down. And now could he be looking for the finish? Picking him back up now. Instead of the finish, he's going for a vertical suplex. And now going to the outside. Climbing to the top rope. As LA Knight is going to look for... Carmelo's back up. And now both men. Massive flip off the top rope. And both men are down. This is chaos tonight as Carmelo Hayes is now going to look to finish things off to LA Knight. And now, Carmelo, leg drop from heaven to LA Knight. And this could be it. Carmelo now going for the pin. And he has done it. Will he be your US champion at the Royal Rumble? He's going to have to keep going through the matches. Going through every single person that wants that US title to try and get a shot at that title at the Royal Rumble. And your winner of that match, Carmelo Hayes. What a big win for Carmelo Hayes. We have not seen him in ring in a singles match in quite a long time, so it is good to see him back in a singles match. Of course, he wrestled at WrestleMania London, but that was quite the unfair match. Of course, MJF ended up stealing that Next Generation Championship. And give a round of applause to this man here, LA Knight, gave it his all. And now, Carmelo Hayes is coming to the ring with a microphone in hand. Let's hear from him now. Now look, I ain't trying to ruin my ego or nothing, but I know that I am championship worthy. But what title should I be going after? The King of Chaos title, held by Drew McIntyre? There is the Undisputed Championship, held by Seth Rollins. And then there's the US title that was pretty much given to Sami Zayn. So Sami Zayn, get out here right now. And it looks like Sami Zayn is making his way to the ring now. What has Sami Zayn got to say? It doesn't actually look like he has a microphone in hand. So is he going to be listening to Carmelo Hayes? In life, there are three types of people. One will fail in life. One will succeed on their own, while one is handed the opportunity because they were Romans. And I want to earn my way to title gold. And I think by beating LA Knight, I have proven that I, Carmelo Hayes, am worthy of a title shot. So go home, Sammy, rest up, because when it comes down to me and you, I will beat you down, take the title from you, and just like Roman says, you will never hold a title again for the remainder of your entire... And oh my god, Sami Zayn trying to attack Carmelo Hayes. I think he's trying to finally let out his frustrations, but unfortunately it's on the wrong guy. He needs to let it out on Roman Reigns when it comes to the Royal Rumble. No chance in hell. As Sami Zayn stands, no chance in hell. Everyone knows you can't handle the pressure of everything. Facing me at the Rumble for your freedom while you still hold that title. So why don't you drop it and hand it over to someone that deserves it? Not me, not Solo, you know exactly who. I told you, the higher you climb, the harder you will fall. And what a stare down now between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns backstage. And it looks like Cody Rhodes is about to come out here tonight.
Wrestling has more than one.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring, the American Nightmare. This is Cody Rhodes. And here is Cody Rhodes making his way down to the ring now. Cody has a lot to say. I'm pretty sure he's given a public apology tonight. After recent events, he has been turning heel, and he is out here tonight to apologise for his actions. Will that go to plan, or will he be staying a heel here in WIC? We will have to wait and find out tonight. And he is also going to be announcing a future challenger, a future man to face Cody Rhodes. That's what has been advertised anyway, that's what I've been told by backstage management, Baron Corbin. Let's go to Cody Rhodes now. Look, I know that I've not been myself at all recently. Someone got into my head, and I'm out here tonight to address this. I am sorry to all of you fans that have seen this darker side to me, that have seen this evil side to me. But now, let's move on. There's a man back there that had the help from Baron Corbin, had the help from Bronson Reed and Keith Lee to win the Next Generation Championship. And he has not been seen since WrestleMania London, and I am sick of people like this that cannot show up and defend their titles. So, you know who you are, MJF. Get out here right now. And it looks like we're about to witness greatness. We are about to witness one of the best in the world. This is MJF. Maxwell Jacob Freeman. And is he here tonight? Chicago, you actually thought I'd show up to that rundown, rat-infested embarrassment of a city. Please, I wouldn't waste a second of my life breathing the same air as you low-life, deep-dish-eating, loud-mouth failures. Your streets are broken, your teams are a joke, and your people even worse. Walking proof that evolution can go backwards. You cling to the past like it's all you have because, let's be honest, it is. Chicago hasn't mattered in decades. You cheer for losers and you pat yourselves on the back like you've accomplished something when all you've done is embarrass yourself on a global scale. You're not a city, you're a punchline for a joke. And Cody Rhodes, you think you deserve a shot at my title? You don't deserve to breathe the same air as me, let alone stand in the same ring as the devil on another level. I wouldn't give you a title match if you got down on your hands and knees and begged like the desperate little fraud you are. You don't belong in my world, Cody, because my world is for winners, and you're just a legacy with a last name that carried you further than your talent ever could. You cry about wanting to finish your story, but the reality is your story ended the second you left, and it ended the way all Chicago stories do, with failure. I'm better than you, and you know it. Statement made by Cody Rhodes tonight, and it looks like Cody is going mad and chasing MJF. He's got a long way to run though. And up next is your tag team match. Pretty Deadly takes on Wild Impact. And ladies and gentlemen, we are about to kick off the next match, which is Pretty Deadly against the new tag team of Ryback and Montez Ford, Wild Impact, and they are here already in the ring. And what a match it is about to be. And introducing their tag team opponents. They are the team that are looking good and feeling gorgeous. This is Pretty Deadly. And Pretty Deadly are here tonight to make an impact here in WIC, but so are Wild Impact. Of course, this is their debut in tag team match. Wild Impact, the first time in a WIC ring because of what happened at WrestleMania London when Montez Ford stabbed Angelo Dawkins in the back, betraying him, and then so did Ryback. The exact same thing. Angelo Dawkins then was left alone in the ring against the current tag team champions, the MSK. And Angelo Dawkins was pinned and defeated by the MSK. And unfortunately, we have not seen or heard from Angelo Dawkins since. Matter of fact, if you find him, please let us know. Details are on screen now. Please do let us know if you find our missing man, Angelo Dawkins. As Pretty Deadly are here tonight to make an impact on Wild Impact in a massive tag team match. Stare down now by Kit Wilson and Ryback as we're about to get this thing underway. And now Ryback, oh my god, taking down Kit Wilson with a clothesline. And chucking him and throwing him with a choke slam. Massive punches to the head of Kit Wilson. And now mocking Pretty Deadly. And oh my god, Kit Wilson just got sent halfway across the ring. Pretty Deadly have made quite the impact here in WIC. I'm going to say impact quite a lot this match. As you can already tell, Pretty Deadly have made quite the impact here in WIC. Unfortunately, they have yet to capture the Tag Team Championships. But this could be a route to winning them. Here tonight at WIC Live in the United Center. On the road to the Royal Rumble. No chance in hell. Kick out there. by Elton Prince and Kit Wilson. Pretty deadly. We're on the road to Royal Rumble. I am your commentator for tonight. I am Jones to the commentary desk. Of course, let's get back to the action as Montez Ford is trying to lay waste. And oh my god, Elton Prince. Elton taking down Wild Impact. Ryback, though, isn't going to stop there, trying to take Kit Wilson to the outside. Will it work? And now Ryback has gone out the ring, and Kit Wilson is the only man in the ring, and I think you know what this means. Kit Wilson is about to look for the dive. Is he going to dive onto all three men, including his own tag team partner? Kit Wilson now running the ropes and diving on to Wild Impact and his tag team partner Elton Prince here tonight at WIC Live. What a chaotic show this is so far. Of course, we still have Triple H versus Shinsuke Nakamura in our main event match, in a tables match. Who will be the man to go through the table? We will have to just wait and find out, as Elton Prince now, oh my god, sending the back of Montez Ford into the stage. And now Ryback flipping the stairs. You can tell he's starting to get angry now. Sending Kit Wilson in ring. Ryback getting back in ring now. Could we be seeing the finisher here tonight? Could this be it? And now Elton makes a sneak tag. And
trying to silence me, yeah. Anxiety, take it off of me. Somebody's watching me. It's my anxiety.
oh my god, what did we just witness then? As oh my god, a double foot drop kick. And now Montez Ford is trying to get Ryback to make the tag. A very needed tag, but Pretty Deadly going for the Pretty Deadly kick to Ryback. And now, going to look for the pin. This could be it. And now, oh no. Montez Ford pulling the ref out the ring the same way he did to Angelo Dawkins, costing him the tag team titles at WrestleMania London. And now Elton Prince and Kit Wilson. Oh no. Distracted, and a double low blow by Ryback. Pretty Deadly are down, and Ryback for the feed me more. And now Kit Wilson goes to the outside now. Stuck on the rope. Kit Wilson is completely knocked out as Elton Prince now. Oh my god, a massive choke slam by Ryback. And looking for the feed me more. And now Rock Bottom on the outside by The Rock. Your referee who now comes back in ring. And the pin. Feet on the ropes. He saw the feet on the ropes now. And he's got the brass knuckles. And oh my god. To Elton Prince. Brass knuckles. Definitely not allowed. And now the pin. And your winners of that match. They are the team of Montez Ford and Ryback. They are Wild Impact. Over the last year, Dawkins has turned his back on me since I went on my holiday. I was in the locker rooms seeing rookies left, right and centre, all asking Dawkins to team up with him, and then I realised I don't need Dawkins, so I turned up at Mania and ended his dreams. I cost him the title, the thing he longed for most, and now he's gone. He hasn't been here since that very day. So Dawkins, if you have the balls to show up and fight me, then do so. And ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time here tonight in the United Centre on the road to the Royal Rumble. No chance in hell. Let's go to the announcer right now for the introductions of the main events of this show. The following contest is a tables match scheduled under one fall. Introducing to the ring first, he is a bad boy. This is Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura is quite the hated person here in WIC. Ever since he lost to Rob Van Dam, he's had a slow decline in how good he has been in ring. But there you see a massive shopping trolley full of weapons, 2 chairs I believe, and some other bits and bobs. Will that come into play during this tables match? And now Shinsuke Nakamura grabbing the Nightmare belt from one of the fans, and Shinsuke Nakamura going in ring and is ready for this match against a proper legend tonight. It is none other than Triple H. Shinsuke Nakamura wearing the crown to mock him, I believe. And introducing to the ring next, he is Triple H. And Triple H has arrived here tonight at WIC. This is his singles debut here in Wrestling Hell. His first match is pinned by MJF. Of course, that was with help of Bronson Reed and Keith Lee. And of course, cannot forget your general manager Baron Corbin helped MJF get that win against Triple H, Matt Riddle, Carmelo Hayes. And of course, tonight, Baron Corbin isn't here. And it is just Triple H, Shinsuke Nakamura in a tables match in your main event. Of course, make sure to like, subscribe, comment on this video. What an absolute show this has been so far. Tonight we have LA Knights go against Carmelo Hayes. We've also had Pretty Deadly versus Wild Impact. MJF has appeared but not in the ring, not on the stage. He was appeared on video in a casino in Las Vegas, where we will be heading to this June. And now this tables match is now officially underway. Shinsuke Nakamura and Triple H are ready to go. Triple H is ready for him, but Shinsuke Nakamura going out to the outside, and he's left the crown in the ring. It fell off, and now Triple H rightfully wearing the crown, the King of Kings. Wearing the crown now, Triple H goes to the outside of the ring, but now he does, and I think he's going to make a run for it, and rightfully so. The last time we saw Shinsuke Nakamura in a singles match, he lost against your former referee, Rob Van Dam. Unfortunately, Rob has been fired from the company, but instead we get The Rock as the referee. And now Shinsuke Nakamura using the chair against a knocked out, grounded Triple H on the outside against the post. Multiple kicks to the chest of Triple H, and Triple H is currently down. Shinsuke Nakamura is the current man standing here in the United Center in Chicago on the road to the Royal Rumble. And oh my god, stomping onto the chair that was trapped with his arm. Triple H now in ring, but Shinsuke Nakamura taking him down. Climbing up to the top rope now, Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh my god, whisper in the wind. And what's he going to look for now? He's going to look to finish things off. He's going to look for the King Shaza, the finishing move. Will he put that finishing touch on Triple H here tonight? Oh my god, King Shaza. Is this it? And now it looks like Shinsuke Nakamura is going for the pin, but he's forgot that this is a tables match. And technically speaking, he would have won if this was a singles match by now, and taking out the ref. Unfortunately, it's no disqualification, so nothing can be done about it. And oh my god, Triple H from behind. Triple H now with a German suplex to Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura is struggling to get back up. And oh my god, a quick powerbomb by Triple H. Shinsuke Nakamura now for the Banderas on the outside. Diving back into the ring, but getting caught by Triple H, who slams him down. Triple H going for the pin as well, but the ref's knocked out. And, of course, once again, it's a tables match. Both men forgetting that. And now, Triple H staring down with your current referee, The Rock. And a pedigree to The Rock by Triple H. And now The Rock is suffering in pain. And now The Rock completely knocked out. Your referee is down in this tables match. He's not necessarily needed. But Shinsuke Nakamura and Triple H are in the corner now. As Shinsuke Nakamura has the leg lock, the leg hold, tied over the ropes. Triple H is in pain. Of course, he can't tap. He cannot be freed. There is nothing he can do except from escape from Shinsuke Nakamura, and he currently can't because it is locked in. The figure 4 over the ropes, and Shinsuke Nakamura letting him go. Shinsuke Nakamura now, what's he going to look to do? From the top rope position, Shinsuke Nakamura looking for the dive onto Triple H, but he lands in the shopping trolley. And now Triple H is going to look to send Shinsuke Nakamura into the post. Legs first. Poor Shinsuke Nakamura, his dreams being ruined tonight here at WIC Live. And now Triple H is going to look for a move from the top rope. Oh my god. A stomp onto the shopping trolley onto Shinsuke Nakamura. In this big tables match here at WIC Live. And now Triple H, oh my god, a massive slam. Shinsuke Nakamura is in agony here tonight. And now, what is Triple H going to look to do? Styles clash onto 2 chairs. And now the crowd here at WIC Live in Chicago are going mental for Triple H. And now Triple H looking for a powerbomb, but Shinsuke Nakamura climbs to the top of the stage now. Shinsuke Nakamura going to look to dive onto Triple H, the security, and your referee, The Rock. And now, oh my god, Shinsuke Nakamura slipping off the top of the stage. But still getting up and cross body onto all of them. This is chaos here tonight. As now Shinsuke Nakamura is going over to the fans. And now looking to get Triple H back in ring. Or no, he's bringing him over to the announcer's table. Clearing the announcer's table now. Triple H is led out on the announcer's table as Shinsuke Nakamura is going to look to finish things off here tonight in the tables match. And now Shinsuke Nakamura has not got the crowd over tonight. Big boos for Shinsuke Nakamura. And diving through the table. But the table did not break. And Shinsuke Nakamura went bouncing straight off of it onto the ring. Shinsuke, though, going to look to try one last time to dive through the announcer's table. And now, oh my god, through the announcer's table. But Triple H wasn't there. And the bell has not been called because someone needs to send the opponent through the announcer's table. And now the Triple H sending him through a piece of the announcer's table. I don't think that counts. You need to send him through a whole table. On the road to the Royal Rumble, no chance in hell these 2 men are going to show every chance that they've got, going to fight with every chance that they've got to try and earn a shot at the Royal Rumble. Which man will be going on? As now Triple H setting up 2 tables on top of each other. I can tell that this is about to be chaos here tonight. Shinsuke Nakamura throwing punches down onto Triple H. As Shinsuke Nakamura taking down the ref. And now going for the Kinshasa, but Triple H moves out the way. Pedigree. And now Shinsuke Nakamura is knocked out here tonight. Triple H is starting to get down as well. Although Triple H throwing the stairs in ring. The steps have come into the ring. And Triple H flipping the steps over now. Triple H, this is his second in-ring match, but it is his first singles match here in WIC. Here tonight in the United Center in Chicago, Illinois. As Triple H is going to look to, oh my god, throwing the steps onto Shinsuke Nakamura's head. And Shinsuke looks knocked out here tonight. So does The Rock. But still having to continue as a referee. Big job for The Rock tonight as your referee. And now the double table is set up. And Triple H has a plan to send Shinsuke through it. But oh my god, big reversal by Shinsuke Nakamura. And now Shinsuke Nakamura going to look to finish things off. But oh my god, big reversal. Canadian Destroyer to Shinsuke Nakamura. Triple H has just knocked him out once again. Could this be it now? Triple H has a shot to finally put away Shinsuke Nakamura, to send him back to the locker rooms. Going through the tables once again here tonight. Could Shinsuke Nakamura go through 3 tables in total? As now Triple H going to... Oh my god. And your winner of that match, he is Triple H. Triple H picks up the win tonight, sending Shinsuke Nakamura through 2 tables in one go. And what a match it has been, what a show it has been, with Pretty Deadly taking on Wild Impact, Triple H taking on Shinsuke Nakamura in the tables match, and of course Carmelo Hayes taking on LA Knight. And you haven't seen this match, what a show it's been. This has been WIC Live in Chicago, Illinois, in the United Center. I am James, the commentary guest. Make sure to drop a like, comment and subscribe to this video. As now we're on the road to the Royal Rumble, no chance in hell, with Triple H taking up the win in this big table match in his singles debut here tonight. As Triple H is holding onto his chest, he couldn't possibly be injured. Are we going to see him in the future in WIC? I hope so. But the question remains now, what is next for Shinsuke Nakamura here in WIC? He has lost to the ref, he has lost to Triple H. Shinsuke Nakamura is building up one of the biggest losing streaks we have ever seen here in Wrestling in Chaos. And it continues once again in this tables match with Triple H picking up the big win. And now Triple H is making his way out of the arena, out of the venue here tonight, out of the United Center, with Shinsuke Nakamura completely knocked out, I believe. Shinsuke back up. And I think he's falling backstage area. I don't know. I don't think he can walk. And how chaotic has it been tonight? I mean, look at this. The announcer's desk straight in front of me is completely destroyed. Thank you for watching WIC Live here tonight.